Hi, I'm Keith Logan, Director of Operations here at the Council on Aging. We wanted to share with you today the new containers that we're going to put in place for Meals on Wheels for our cold storage. You may or may not know that this year the federal government imposed a new standard that we have to meet a temperature of 41 degrees or less in all of our cold storage. The old standard was 45 degrees, and our Coleman coolers that we've been using for all of these years were having trouble meeting that standard. So we knew that we needed to find a new alternative. With a fragile population that we serve, the last thing we want to do is introduce a foodborne illness to that community. So we did some research and we found these new Cambro containers, which are a reinforced styrofoam. They're very light, and they have a full-sized ice pack that goes in the bottom of them. And they've, in testing, shown to be very, very efficient, keeping the temperatures well below the mid-30s down into the low 30s. So the lids are very tight on these, which is great for temperatures, but it does make it a little difficult to open. But it is very critical that we do keep the containers sealed after each time we take the food out. So we wanted to share a few tips and tricks for how we open these more easily, and hopefully that will make it easier for you. The real trick is to be able to open two corners, and then the rest is easy from there. So let me share a couple of techniques. One is to reach across the top, put your thumb in the little notch that's there, and just lift up with your other hand for one corner. And then it's easy to go and do the same thing to the other corner and open that. And once you got that, it's easy to get the whole thing off. The other technique, which Trina, our executive director, came up with, is putting a thumb on each of the notches on one side, your finger right above it, and then just exerting pressure upward and downward with your hand and popping that off. And once you get that open, again, it's very easy from there. So hopefully that'll make it easier for you. If you find other tips and tricks that work, please let us know. We'll be happy to share those with others. The last things I wanted to share is you'll notice there's no handle, so it will be a little more difficult to transport to your vehicle. But there are notches on each side, so you can carry it with two hands. It just makes it difficult to carry with one hand. But we think that's a small price to pay for the safety and security of our clients. We do ask that you handle them gently while they are reinforced styrofoam. We don't want to be dropping them or handling them roughly so that we can prevent any cuts or cracks from forming in them. So we appreciate your support, and thank you for watching this video. We look forward to getting these up and running soon.